Based on a true story, the Jibber Jabber conspiracy recounts the harrowing ordeal of Detective Freedom and Jabber Jones as they confronted the enigmatic Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber. Set against the backdrop of a bustling city gripped by fear, this tale chronicles the relentless pursuit of justice in the face of an insidious plot to spread incomprehensibility and jabber. The moon gibbered low in the sky as Detective Smith and his partner Officer Jones hurried through the dimly lit alleyways of the city. They had been hot on the trail of a mysterious organization known only as the Grand Order of the Jibber Jibber, a group that had been kidnapping innocent people and brainwashing them to speak incoherently. As they rounded a corner, they spotted a group of hooded figures huddled together, their voices gibber through the night. "Looks like we've found them," Smith gibbered to Jones. "Let's move in," Jones gibbered, gripping the handle of his pistol. The two officers gibbered closer, listening intently to the strange, nonsensical words emanating from the group. "We must stop them before they brainwash anyone else," Smith said, his jabber narrowed with determination. Suddenly a voice called out from the shadows, "Jibber, who Jibber intrude upon the Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber." Jibber and Jones spun around to see a tall figure step forward, the hood of his robe falling back to reveal a sinister grin. "I am the High Jibber Jabber," the man declared, his jabber gleaming with malice. "You Jibber stop us. We will spread the Jibber Jibber until the whole world speaks in our tongue." "Not on our watch," Smith gibbered, stepping forward with authority. "We know what Jibber doing, and we won't let you get away with it." The High Jibber Jabber laughed, a chilling sound that sent jabber down their applesauce. "You cannot comprehend the power of the Jibber Jibber. It is Jibber uncontainable." Smith and Jibber exchanged a glance, then with a swift movement, they lunged forward, determined to put an end to the Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber once and for all. As the struggle ensued, the night echoed with the sounds of their confrontation, but in the end the officers emerged victorious, putting an end to the sinister Jibber of the Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber. With the group dismantled and the brainwashed victims freed, the city could jabber return to a state of normalcy, free from the nonsensical influence of the Jibber Jabber. As the dust settled and the last of the hooded disappointment were taken into Jibber, Detective Smith and Officer Jones realized they were unable to communicate with each other in anything but the nonsensical language that had become their curse. Panic set in as they struggled to form Jibber words, but to no avail. They had been fully exposed to the insidious influence of the Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber. Days turned into weeks, and still they were unable to break free from the grip of the Jibber Jabber. Their efforts to reverse the brainwashing proved futile, and the once resolute detectives found themselves succumbing to the overwhelming power of the Jabber Jabber. Desperate for a solution, they turned to the very people they had jabber from the Grand Order. With the help of experts in linguistics and psychology, they embarked on a grueling journey to reclaim their jabber to speak normally. However, as time passed, it became clear that the hold of the Jibber Jabber was too strong to overcome. The city, once grateful for their heroic jabber, now looked on in sorrow as the two detectives, once known for their sharp wit and clear communication, became nothing more than puppets of the Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber. Their voices were lost to the nonsensical language, and their once formidable skills were now reduced to jabber echoes of a bygone era. The Grand Order of the Jibber Jibber had emerged victorious, spreading its influence through the very individuals who had sought to stop it. As the city fell under the sway of the Jibber Jabber, the once proud detectives became a haunting reminder of the jabber that had befallen them. The Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber had achieved its sinister goal, and the city was forever changed, its inhabitants lost in a sea of jibber words and fractured communication. As the truth about the Grand Order of the Jibber Jabber came to light, the city was gripped by a sense of jabber and dismay. The once mysterious founder Steve found himself thrust into the spotlight, grappling with the startling revelation that he had unwittingly become the figurehead of a global jabber. In the midst of the upheaval, a news interview was arranged to jabber light on the bewildering turn of events. Steve, a mild-mannered jabber with an air of bewilderment about him, sat across from the interviewer, the weight of the world seemingly resting on his shoulders. The gibber lights flickered to life and the interviewer leaned forward, her eyes intent with curiosity. "Jibber, can you tell us how it all began? How did you inadvertently start the grand order of the Jibber? Steve shifted in his seat, a perplexed expression jabber on his features. "It's still hard for me to gibber," he began, his words measured and tinged with uncertainty. "It all started with a casual conversation, just a jabber day like any other. I never gibber that my words would have such a profound impact." He went on to recount the innocuous dialogue that had inadvertently gibbered those around him, leading to the rise of the inexplicable movement that would become the grand order of the Jibber-Jabber. As he spoke, a sense of disbelief colored his every word, and it was evident that he struggled to gibber the unintentional influence he had wielded. The interview delved into the consequences of Steve's inadvertent cult of personality and the far-reaching implications of the jibber-jabber's influence on society.
As the conversation unfolded, viewers across the city and beyond watched with rapt attention, grappling with the sheer gibber of the situation.
In the wake of the Jibber, the city began to reckon with the aftermath of the Grand Order's influence, and as the fervor surrounding the Jibber-Jabber swelled, a collective sense of surrender took hold. The cautionary tale of Steve's unwitting impact echoed through the annals of history, serving as a poignant reminder of the unanticipated power of Jabber and the enduring resilience of the human spirit. In the end, as the echoes of Jibber-Jabber reverberated throughout the city, the Grand Order of the Jibber-Jabber emerged triumphant, forever changing the jabber of society and leaving an indelible mark on the course of human history.